Welcome back to a new live stream. I will first check if everything is working and then we can begin with the building process. Let's see. First the normal stream, the chat. That one is working. Okay. And the other one is also working. Okay. So I think everything is working. Today I'm going to build set number 42218, the Too Fast Too Furious Nissan Skyline GT-R R34. I've already opened the box to make some pictures for the video I will make of this set. And the bags are still plastic, so we don't have the newer paper bags. We have 8 bags in total. We have some loose tires, a unnumbered bag with the rims and some other pieces, and bag number 1. The booklet is here. Let's see, there it is. Here we have the booklet and the sticker sheet. It's a pretty big sticker sheet. I already see number 50, so it's around 50 stickers. So that's going to be fun. And let's organize a little bit and then we can begin. We have the tires and the unnumbered paper bag. And the loose pieces. I will also be filming this live stream with another camera, so I can make a video about this set later on. So sometimes I will be talking to the other camera. So that's all set up. Now for the camera. Menu. Time lapse. So when we open the booklet, we get some pictures of the real car, some a picture of the Lego version with some text, some information about the Lego set, and then we start with the building process. The booklet has 340 pages, and let's see, there we go. And now we can set up the camera and start with the building process. Okay. And we will start with bag number 1. there, and the last smaller bag. There we go. Alright. These two can go in there, and this one can go on the side. There we go. Okay, then we can start with the building process. We start with a L-shaped beam, attach some blue pins, and some more L-shaped beams on the side. 1 and 2. Then we add 2 dark gray pins. 1 and, oh, there it goes. 2. 2 15 long modified beams in dark gray. 1 and number 2. And 2 pins on the side. 1, 2. There we go. Then we get a 7 long axle, a axle spacer, and another L-shaped beam. There. And this one connects right there. Okay. And we have some more blue pins. 1, 2. 1 there, 1 over there. And 2 more. 1, 2. Then a frame piece. Let's see. That one goes on top. There we go. Then we have a green axle spacer. There. Then we set that aside. A 3 long axle, a axle spacer, and a 5 long yellow axle. Then we have a blue gear, smaller blue gear, and a bigger gear inside the frame. There we go. Okay. Then we work on the differential. So we need 3 of the smaller gears. That's 1, that's 2, and that's number 3. There we go. And we need 2 connectors. Let's see. There it is, number 2. And then we can put the differential in place. And there go all the gears. Okay. Let's try that again. I also forgot to put on the music. I will put that one on after this section. 1, 2. There we go. That's 1 in place, and that's number 2. Okay, now for the music. There we go. Okay. Then we have a 7 long modified beam. We start with another L-shaped beam and a 7 long axle. Another pin. A 5 long axle. And some modified beam, not modified, some half beams. There it is. There we go. Yes. Then a 3 long axle. a blue pin, and a red axle spacer. There we go. This one connects to this modified 7 long beam, and we click the blue pin in place. Then we turn the assembly around and make the same thing for the opposite side. So we need another 7 long axle, a 5 long axle, 2 half beams. See, that's 1. And there's number 2. Then we need a red axle spacer and a blue pin. There we go. And let's see, this one goes in there and clicks in place right there. Now we have 2 connectors, some 3 long connectors in black, and these will connect the wheel hubs to the differential, and that way the pistons of the engine will be able to turn when the vehicle is riding. Now we have some 5 long axles, then we need 4 half beams, 1, 2, 3, 4, yes, there we go, a 3 long axle and a red pin, there it is. That one is in place. There we go. Now for the opposite side, the same thing. Another pin and a 3 long axle. There we go. Then we need some axle spacers. Let's see. That's 1 and 1 on the opposite side. And that's number 2. Okay. And we get the wheel hubs themselves. These are the ones without the ball joint, so the ones without the steering option. There we go, that's 1 in place. And now for the second one. Oh, I forgot 1 3 long axle. There we go. Now to click this one in place, there it is. Then we have the 3 long axles, and we need 4 half beams, 1, 2, and these go on the bottom half. That's 1, and there's number 2. Okay, that one is in place. Now for the other side, same thing, 2 more half beams. There's 1 and number 2. Then we add the springs for the suspension. We use the red springs, and let's see. Those go in the middle of the frame that holds the wheel hubs in place. 1, 2, there we go. And we add 4 more half beams. 1, 2, 3, 4. And there we go, that's 1. And that's number 2. Now for the opposite side, 1 and number 2. That one is in place. Then we need 2 more L-shaped beams and a connector. So that's number 1. This one connects right there. Let's see. There we go. Now for the opposite side, once more. Connector, L-shaped beam, a pin, and there it is. And then we add another modified 7 long beam on the bottom and 2 7 long axles. See, it's 1 in place, and there goes number 2. Okay, there we go. Then we add a frame piece on top, a dash with a selector, and this one can go right there. Okay. Then we have a green gear and a red axle. There we go. And 2, oh, there goes a piece, 2 blue pins. Now for the green gear, there it is. I think these are the back wheel hubs because they can't steer, and they have the differential, and the selector on top will probably be used to connect the differential with the engine or not. Let's see, then we have a frame piece and another blue pin. There we go. 2 more parts on the side. 1, 2. There we go. And some blue pins that can be pushed in. There we go. And let's see, this part, a white pin and a blue L-shaped beam. Then we need a long yellow axle. There we go. A 11 long beam with some pins. 1, 2. 1, 2. There we go. Okay, and 1 more pin on the end. There it is. And this assembly can go on top. There we go. On the opposite end we add another L-shaped beam. There. Let's see, then we need a smaller L-shaped beam, a 9 long yellow axle, a frame piece, then we have a 11 long light grey axle and another part on the side, a axle connector. And there we go. Let's see, where is it? There it is. Okay, and this gets connected right there. Okay. There we go. Then we need a 7 long light grey axle, 2 parts on the side, 1, 2. This one fits in the middle of the frame, right there. that part, let's see, there, a 5 long axle and a 4 long axle, another gear, and a axle connector on the side. See there, okay. Another axle spacer on top, and a blue gear. There we go. 2 more pins, 1, 2, and this one fits onto the frame. Then we have another 11 long beam with some more pins, 1, 2, and a red pin. Hey, welcome to the stream. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Right now I'm making bag number 1 of this set. And we've added the differential with the wheel hubs and the suspension. I've been collecting Lego since I was 6 years old, so my collection has grown a little bit, and I really like Lego too, especially Lego Technic, but I also have some fossils like the T-Rex and some of the skulls and some Horizon sets. But that's because I have played that game way too much. Let's see, then we get a frame piece. There we go. That one is in place. Then we have a L-shaped beam with another connector. And there it is. Okay, that's in place. This on the side. There we go. Then we get another L-shaped beam with a pin. 1, 2. There we go. And a bash pin. This one goes on the side, right there. And the other pin. There we go. Now for the other side, the same thing. 2 more pins. 1, 2. There we go. And a bash pin. There. There we go. Another L-shaped beam. Let's see, I missed one piece, yes. Okay. A axle spacer, there we go. There we go. And then we get a 5 long beam with a blue and a normal pin. There we go. 1, 2. And this one goes on the side. There we go. Another 5 long beam with a blue pin. There we go. And a dark gray pin. Then we have the 5 long beam. There, a blue pin and another pin on the side. There we go. This one fits on the opposite side. And we got a 11 long beam on top. There we go. And then we get a system assembly. Let's see. A red and a white plate, then some transparent pieces, and we get our first sticker of the set, sticker number 4, the number plate. There we go. Okay, that one is in place. There we go. And this one fits on the back of the set. Okay. And we have 2 more parts on the side. That's 1. And 1 more on the other side. There we go. Then we have 2 blue pins to connect the suspension. Let's see, that's 1 right there, and the other one on the opposite side. There we go. Then we have a L-shaped beam with another pin and a 3 long axle. There we go. Yes. And a separate assembly, a 7 long axle, some more connections, and 2 axle spacers in yellow. There we go. Yes, and this one connects on the other end to hold everything in place. 2 more parts, let's see, with some pins attached. That's 1 on the other side. There we go. And 2 more blue pins, 1 and 2. There we go. There. And with that, bag 1 is finished. So in bag 1 we already added the number plate at the back, the exhaust pipe, some rear lights. We also added the differential in the middle, and this one is connected to the wheel hubs. We also have a gear that's connected to the differential right here, the blue gear, and we have a green gear. We also have 2 connection points, and they are both connected to the differential. My guess is that the yellow axle will always connect to the engine, the pistons of the engines, but the red axle will connect to a differential in the front, and that's because that's for one of the functions of this set, and that one we will see later on. We also have a blue gear on the opposite side with a 90-degree turn with an axle connector, and we have some suspension in place. Now for the other camera. So bag 1 is finished. Let's try that again. So bag 1 is finished. We've already added the number plate at the back and the exhaust pipe. We also added the wheel hubs with suspension on both sides. We also added a differential and a gear with a 90-degree turn on the side with a axle connector. The differential is also connected to the yellow axle in the front right here. And we also have a red axle on top, and that one has a selector with a green gear, and when the selector is active, the red axle will also turn with the differential, and I think the yellow axle will always be connected to the pistons of the engine block, and the red axle will not. That one will be used for one of the functions of the set we will see later on. Okay, then we can continue. Let's see, menu, yes. And we can start with bag number 2. Okay, there we go. And one smaller bag. There it is. Okay. And this one can go right there. Okay, so we start off with a 11 long light gray axle and a yellow axle connector. There we go. Then we add a bash pin and 2 half beams. That's 1. There we go, and let's see, there's number 2. Okay. Then we add a blue pin on top there and a red axle spacer. Then we have a selector. We turn the assembly around and we can attach this right there. So now the selector is connected. Okay. Now we have another axle spacer in red, and this one goes on the opposite side. On top we get a axle connector. Let's see, that's 1 in place. That's number 2. And there we go. Oh, I forgot one piece. There we go. Okay, then we have a red axle, a axle connector with a hole in it, and a ball joint with axle. There we go. And this one goes on top of the selector. Then we have a 3 long axle. This one goes through the hole of the axle connector. Then we get another. Oh, there goes the piece. Another axle connector. There we go. And a blue pin. There it is. Okay, then we have 2 more half beams. That's 1 and that's number 2. And they go on this side. That's 1. And that's number 2. There we go. Another blue pin there, and another axle connector in yellow with a bash pin on it. There we go. And then we have a 7 long light gray axle and 2 axle connectors. There we go. Let's see, 2 of those with a white pin with axle on it, and let's see, there it is. Okay, this one on the side, and 2 more bash pins on the inside. That's 1, and that's number 2. Okay, then we attach 2 more parts. That's number 1 and a blue pin. There it is, and there we go. One of those and another blue pin. There we go. 2 more connectors. That's number 1. 1 on the other end. And there we go. Okay, and now we can connect this to the rest of the frame at the back. Let's see. There. Okay. And that one is connected. Then we attach 2 11 long beams. That's 1. There we go. And let's see, there's number 2. Okay, they are connected. Yes. Then we get some parts with balls inside. You can see here we have the piece that holds it in place, and we have a black ball that goes in there, and it sits loosely so the piece can slide around. Let's see. They go on the bottom part. There, and one on the opposite side. There we go. And now you can see one of the functions in action. So now it's in the closed position, but when we push this piece, the ball pieces slide down. So you can see there. Then we have 2 more pins, and these go on the side. 1, 2, and 2 15 long axles. Let's see. That's 1, and 1 on the opposite side. And then a axle spacer, and we have a clutch gear right here. The newer version that's made out of 2 parts and not 1 gear. Then we have some axle spacers in green, and they go on the side. 1 over there and 1 on the opposite side. Then we have a axle connector with a 3 long axle, a 11 long modified beam in light gray. Let's see, then we get a axle connector with a that there. Okay. and a 5 long axle right there. Well, that's interesting. Okay, then we have a 10 long axle with a 3 long axle and a axle connector in between. This one connects on the side, right there. Another axle connector with 10 long axle and a part in between. There we go. Then we have 2 blue pins, 1 and number 2. There we go. Let's see, another blue pin, a frame part, another pin, another frame part, and another blue pin. There we go. Then we have a connector on the side and a 9 long yellow axle in the middle. Then we have some smaller beams in black. That's 1 and 1 on the opposite side. There we go. Let's see, this one connects to all of the axles that are loose right now. 1, 2, 3, there we go. And that one is in place. Alright. Then we add 1 axle connector on the side and 2 11 long beams with some pins. 1 and 2. There we go. These go on the side. That's 1 and 1 on the opposite side. That's number 2. Then we have 2 more pins, 1 and 2, and 2 L-shaped beams, 1, 2, there we go. Yes, that one is in place, and another L-shaped beam on the opposite side. There we go. Okay, then we have 2 5 long beams. That's 1. And that's number 2. Then we have a blue gear at the front and a smaller blue gear. There we go. Okay. Then we have a 9 long beam in light gray. And I also have a new theory about how the differential will be connected, but I will explain that one later. That one is connected. And there. Another 7 long beam on the opposite side. There we go. Okay. Then we have a orange piece right there. And this one goes on the side. There. Okay. Okay, I forgot one part. And let's see, where does it need to go? Right there. Okay. And with that, bag number 2 is finished. So in bag number 2 we've extended the frame. And my theory has changed about the differential. That's because the differential is connected with the yellow axle, and this one goes through the middle. And here is a axle spacer with some bash pieces, so there's no friction, so the motion does not get transferred to the blue gear on the opposite side. And when we turn this function on, so when we put the balls down, the selector also selects the green gear, and now when we turn the blue gear on the front, the differential is also connected. So now my theory is that the front differential will always be connected to the pistons, and the pistons will move because of that. And the yellow axle will basically be just a, how do you call it? Just a non-connected point when the differential is turning at the back and the function is not activated. Now the other camera. Here's bag 2. Bag 2 is finished. We've added this frame on the back. This one is connected to the selector that selects the green gear and to these pieces on the back. These are some ball pieces, so when we push this piece, the selector selects the green gear in the center and the ball pieces go down, so it slides. And my idea about the differential is also changed. You can see when the function is not active with the green gear not selected, when we turn the differential, the motion gets transferred through there. But there is a axle spacer here with a some bash pins, so there's no friction, so the motion does not get transferred to the gear in the front. So the differential will just be loose by itself. But when we activate the function and the green gear gets selected, now when we turn the blue gear at the front, the differential at the back will also be turned. So my new idea is that the front differential will always be connected to the pistons, and when the function is active, the front differential will be connected to the back differential. There we go. Now. There we go. Alright, then we can continue with bag number 3. First, the time lapse. There we go. And bag number 3. Alright. Bag number 3. Let's see. There we go. I can already see some plates. That's one, and smaller bag number 2. There we go. And these can go inside there and in the box. There we go. Alright, then we can continue with bag number 3. We start with a blue axle connector, a 3 long axle, then another axle connector, and a blue pin. There we go. Then we add a gear on a bash axle and a axle connector on top. There we go. This assembly connects, let's see, on the back and there. Okay. Then we add 2 more blue pins, 1 and 2. There we go. 4 half beams, and let's see, they go here. That's 1 and number 2. There we go. 2 more half beams, 1, 2 on the side. That's 1 connected, and there's 2. Then we have 2 more pins, 1 and 2. I also see that I made a mistake, so let's fix that one. There we go. And on the opposite side. And there we go. Now to connect this part. There. Okay. And there we go. Then we have a 11 long beam with 2 pins, 1 blue, 1 black, and this one goes there. Then a blue angled piece and a dark gray pin. There we go. Wrong section. There it is. And this one goes right there. 2 more blue pins. Let's see. And a axle connector. There it is in black with 2 blue pins. Some more axle connectors, number 3 in light gray. That's 1, and there's number 2. Okay. Then 2 3 long axles, 1, 2, and let's see, a axle connector. There it is, and 2 5 long yellow axles. There we go. 2 more connectors. That's 1. That's number 2. There we go. This one goes right there. Okay. And then we have 2 more parts on the end. That's 1, and that's number 2. There we go. Now we can connect this one there. On the other end, another 11 long beam. There it is. And there we go. That one is connected. Then we have another dark gray pin. Let's see. This part can go there, and now the dark gray pin. There it is. There we go. Then a 7 long axle connector, and another axle connector, and a 11 long light gray axle. This one goes through the frame right there. And now the same thing for the opposite side, a 7 long axle connector, another axle connector, and a curved axle connector. There we go. Alright. Yes. Okay. Let's see. Then a blue pin right there. And another pin on the opposite side. There we go. Then we get a frame piece with 2 more pins. 1, 2. There we go. And that one. There. Okay. Then we got the panel and a bash pin. Let's see. A blue pin right there. And a axle connector there. And a red pin on top of the panel. There we go. Then we can attach this panel to the side. Right there. Now we need another frame piece with another panel. There we go. There. Another bash pin. A red pin. A blue pin. And a axle connector. There we go. And this one goes on the opposite side. There. Okay. Now those are connected. Let's see. There we go. Okay. Then we get a 11 long modified beam with 2 blue pins and 2 blue axle spacers. There we go. That's one there and one on the opposite side. There we go. And now to connect them, that's one. And that's number 2. There we go. Then we have 2 bash axles, a connector, 1, 2, 15 long beam, a smaller light gray beam, let's see, a blue pin, a studded Technic beam, and 1, 2 of those. There we go. Then we have the smaller beam and the other assembly. Then we need 2 more blue pins, 1 and 2. There we go. Some other pins, 1, 2. And this part goes right there. Okay. Then we can push this in place. 1, 2. 2 more pins on the side. That's 1. And there goes number 2. A L-shaped beam and a yellow axle. There we go. Okay, that one is in place. Another L-shaped beam on the opposite side. There we go. A white pin with axle and a gear. See, this one connects to the axle connector right there, and then the smaller gear there. Okay, then we have a modified L-beam and a blue pin. There we go. And one there. And we have a 3 long axle. There we go. And this section fits. Come on. There. Okay. Then we use some system parts. 1, 2, 3 cylinders. And we need to build this assembly 3 times. So that's 1, 2, and 1, 2, 3. There we go. Then a dome piece on top. 1, 2, and 3. Then some 1x1 round studs on top. That's 1. That's 2. And that's number 3. Then some blue pins on the bottom. 1, 2, and 3. There we go. And these can go on the side. There we go, that's 1. That's number 2. And let's see this one. That one can go right there. 1. Oh. There we go, that's 1, 2, and number 3. There we go. Okay, now it's in place. And we need that part. Another blue pin. This one right there. And we use sticker number 23. Let's see. That one. Okay. There we go, that's 1. That one is in place. Okay. Let's see. Now we need a 4 long axle, another beam, a pin, and this one can go on the side right there. Okay. Another part right there. Yes. Then we have a axle connector, a 4 long axle, blue axle spacer, and there we go. Oh, I'm forgetting the blue pin right there. Okay. And there we go. Okay. There. That one goes there. Okay. There we go. And sticker number 23. Okay. Sticker number 23. There we go. There we go. Okay. And that one is in place. Okay. Let's see. There we go. Then we get a smaller panel and some blue parts. There we go. Some red axles. 1, 2. There we go. And we can attach this one to the seat. And now we can attach the seat to the frame. And with that, bag number 3 is finished. We have given the frame some more width. We've added the canisters on the side right here. We added the driver's seat right there. And we've made some sections on top for the frame. And we've attached some more gears on the front. Alright. Now for the other camera. So in bag 3 we have given the frame some more width and used some panels on the bottom part. We added the canisters right here and these frame pieces on the back. There. And in the front we also added the driver's seat right here. And with that, bag number 3 is finished. We also added some gears front. And with that, bag 3 is finished. Okay. Then we can start with bag number 4. Yes, bag number 4. Oh, the time lapse, of course. There we go. There. That's 1. And let's see. That's number 2. Okay. There we go. Yep. So we start off by adding some blue pins to the front. 1, 2. There we go. And 2 more on the opposite side. 1 and 2. There we go. And then we start on a separate assembly. Start by using a blue pin and a smaller panel. There it is. Some red pins on the red axles on the side. There, okay. And let's see, some blue parts on the side. That's 1, that's 2. There we go. And then we have 2 more dark gray pins. That's 1. And there's number 2. Okay. And we have a 15 long beam, another pin, Then we get a 7 long beam in blue with another pin. And there we go. Yes. Another part with a 3 long axle. There we go. And 2 more pins. 1, 2. And that one goes right there. Okay. Then we have another modified beam in dark gray. This one goes right there. Another pin. Another 3 long axle. There we go. 2 more pins. 1, 2. There we go. Then we add a 7 long blue beam right there. Okay. And another pin. There we go. Then we get a frame piece with 2 more pins. 1, 2. Let's see, a axle connector and a 3 long axle and a bash gear on the inside. There we go. Oh, let's see. Oh, that needs to be a blue pin. Okay. There we go. And now that one is connected. And this part, there we go. And we add another differential. Let's see, it's 1 gear. That's gear number 2 in place, and gear number 3. There we go. Then we have some connectors. There's number 1. First, let's fit this one in place. There's number 1 and connector number 2. There goes a gear. Okay. And connector number 2. There we go. Then 2 more parts on the top. 1, 2. That's number 1. Oh, there goes the piece. And there we go. And another one. There it is. 1, 2. And there it goes. Okay. Then we use some half beams. There's number 1. And a 3 long axle. Another half beam. There. And then we need 2 more half beams. Let's see. There. And that's number 1. And number 2. Okay. Let's see. There we go. Now for the other side. 1 there. There we go. Okay, and let's see, 2 more half beams. Those are connected. There we go. And now we can attach those to the frame. There it is. Then we attach 2 modified 7 long beams. There it is. That's 1. And this one goes there. Then 1 more. And this one goes there. Okay. Then we have a ball joint connector, and 2 more parts. 1 and number 2. There we go. And a 5 long axle right there. And that's number 1 connected. Now for the second one, the ball joint connector to, let's see, one of those and one more. There it is. And this one goes on the other side with another 5 long axle. There we go. And that one is also connected. Then we turn the assembly around and add some more half beams. That's 1. Now the opposite side. Another one, there we go. Then we have 2 connectors. That's 1, that's 2. There we go. A 3 long axle, a axle spacer, another half beam, and then we need another ball joint connector. There it is. Then we have another 3 long axle. There we go. Now for the opposite side, a 3 long axle, a half beam. There we go. A ball joint connector and another 3 long axle. There we go. Okay. Let's see. Then we have a axle spacer. That's 1. And number 2. There we go. Then a half beam. There. And another half beam. Let's see. Nope, not there. And there it is. Okay. There we go. Then we add the wheel hubs themselves. That's 1, that's 2, and we need 4 pins with ball joints. That's 1, that's number 2. And 1 more. 1, 2. Now we can connect this to the frame. That's 1. There we go. That's 1 connected. Now the other one. There we go. That one is also connected. And then we have 2 more parts for the steering. That's 1. That's 2. There we go. Then we are going to attach these springs. So we have a axle spacer. There we go. A half beam. A red axle, and we can connect this one to one of the wheel hubs. There we go. Yes. Okay, now for the second one, a spring, another axle spacer. There we go. And a half beam, a red pin, and this one goes on the side. There we go. Okay, then we need 2 4 long axles, and they will keep these springs in place. That's 1. And there's number 2. Then we have some connectors. That's 1. And there's number 2. And 4 more axle spacers. And I forgot one part. There we go. 1 there. Go. And there. Some more axle spacers. 1 there. And 1 more. There we go. Then we add 4 more half beams. So there's number 1. There we go. Yes, and number 2. There we go. Number 3. That one is connected. And let's see, number 4. There we go. Those are connected. And then we attach 2 more pins on top. And now we can connect this assembly to the main assembly. Let's see. This one goes there. And we can push in the blue pins. 1 and 2. There we go. Then we use some more frame pieces. There we go. 1. One, 2. There we go. Then we need 2 5 long beams. That's 1. And some blue pins. 1 there. On the opposite side. There we go. Then we have a beige axle and another gear. There we go. Then we use a 10 long axle. First one is up. And we get left, right, right, left, right, left. There we go, and up. Okay. There we go. Okay. A smaller gear. There we go. And this part can be connected. Let's see, right there. Come on. There it is. Okay. There we go. Then we can push in the blue pins. Right. 2 more gears and 1 dash axle side. go. 2 L-shaped beams on the sides. 1. And there goes number 2. Let's see. There it is. Alright. 2 more blue pins. 1, 2. A red beam. Let's see. Axle connector. A blue gear right there. Another axle connector. Let's see, there it is. There we go. A red axle, another part, and a pin. There we go. And that one connects to there. Then we have a 5 long axle. This one goes in the bottom. There we go. And we have 6 let's see, 6 pistons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and number 6. There we go. Then we get a beam with 2 blue pins attached. 1, 2. 2 more red pieces. 1, 2. And 2 more blue pins. 1, 2. There we go. One more frame piece and a pin with ball joint. There we go. Same thing for the opposite side. 1 and a ball joint. There we go. Alright, those are connected. 2 ball joint connectors, 1 and 2. And these can go, let's see, in the front. Okay. There we go. And those are connected. Then we add a 10 long axle. Front. There we go. Okay. Another frame. That's 1, that's 2. There we go. This one goes right there. Then we attach another gear. There we go. 2 more L-shaped beams. See, this one can turn around again. Alright, that's 1. And another one. And there we go. That's connected, and we have some green parts in the front. That's 1. And that's number 2. There we go. And we have 2 more beams. There's 1. That one is connected, and number 2. There we go. Okay. With that, bag number 4 is finished, and we are halfway done with the set. And let's see. So in back 4 we've made the front part. We added the front wheel hubs and they are able to steer. The steering is not yet connected, but we do have a gear at the front that controls the wheel hubs. You can also see a second differential at the front, and when I turn that one, the pistons on top will start to move, as you can see right there. Now for the other camera. Back 4 is finished, and in back 4 we've extended the frame to the front. We've added the front wheel hubs. The steering is not yet connected, but we have a gear at the front that will activate the steering. We also have a differential in the front and suspension on both sides. One there and on the opposite side. We also added the pistons right here, and they are connected to the front differential, as you can see right here. When we activate the function at the back, now the selector is in the green gear, and you will see when I turn the differential at the front, the wheel hubs at the back will also start to turn, because now the differentials are locked together. Okay, and with that, back 4 is finished, and we can start on back number 5. There we go, back number 5. There we go. In this bag we get some printed parts, as you can see here. There we go. And 2 more smaller bags. That's 1. And that's number 2. There we go. Okay. There we go. Yes. Okay. And we can continue with bag number 5. We start off with 2 blue pins on top, 1 and 2. There we go. And we use a panel with a modified beam in light gray, 11 long. There we go. Then we add 4 more pins, 1, 2, and 3, 4. There we go. Then we have 2 smaller black beams. That's 1. That's 2. There we go. We turn it around and this one can sit on top. Then we push the blue pins in. There we go. And we add a gear on top for the steering. See this gear and a 4 long axle. And we attach that one, and that one will be for the steering. But the steering is not yet connected. Then we get a smaller light gray beam. There we go. Then we have 2 5 long light gray axles, that's one, that's number 2, and those go in the back. Then we attach a panel to the top, there we go, a smaller panel, a toilet paper panel, and then, let's see, nope, not that one. There it is, okay. And then 2 more pins, 1 and 2. These go on top, there we go. 2 more beams on the side, 1, 2, and 1, 2. 5 long beams, let's see, that's 1 and that's number 2, and those fit on top. Then we attach 4 more pins, let's see, there we go, 4 more pins on the side, 1, 2, 3, and number 4. There we go. And then we start off with these stickers. Let's see, beam 15 long, 1, 2, 2 pins, that's 1, 1, 2, let's see, 1, 2, and there. Then we get sticker number 30. So now we will start with all of these stickers. We start with sticker number 30, a very long one. And let's see, it goes right there. There we go. That one is in place. Okay. Then we get a L-shaped beam. There we go. And sticker number 19. Let's see, sticker number 19. There it is. There we go. And the lines follow up nicely. So there we go. This one goes on the side, so there. And some more stickers. Let's see, 2 times. Let's see, a pin. Then we need a smaller part. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. A blue pin and that part. Okay, there we go, and this part fits right there. Okay, and then we need sticker number 34, 44 and 43. So let's see, let's start with sticker number 43. There it is, number 43. And let's see. There we go. That one is in place. And sticker number 44. There it is. There we go. Those also line up nicely. Okay. And let's see. Some more stickers. 1, 2, 1, 2, and number 3. There we go. And now we need sticker number 35. Let's see, 35. There it is. And now see if we can attach it properly. These stickers don't line up nicely, so that's a little bit annoying. But I do have the right sticker, number 35. Okay. There we go. That one is in place. It is on the piece straight, but the lines don't line up as nice as before. Then we need number 29. And there we go. That one is in place. Okay. Then we need sticker number 25. And there we go. Alright, they are all attached. And they line up at least in horizontal way. There it is. Okay. And now we work on the opposite side, so we need another 15 long beam, 1 pin, and let's see, some more red pins, 1, 2, 3, and 2 more. Alright, those are attached. Then we have a L-shaped beam, and we need sticker number 26. That's this one. 26. And let's see. And there we go. Alright, that one is attached. And then we need sticker number 16. There it is, number 16.
To the bottom of the bottle, I've been drowning, I've been floating away.
And there we go. Okay. Yes, and this one can go on the side, right there. Let's see. One more part. There it is. Okay. Then we have a blue pin and another one. We start with sticker number 37. Let's see, sticker number 37. No, sticker number 38, that one. Okay. And let's see. And there we go. Then we have sticker number 37. And there we go. Okay, that one is in place. Then we get some more parts. 1, 2, and let's see, number 3. There we go. Then we start with sticker number 32. Sticker number 32. There we go. Okay. There we go. And then we need sticker number 27. 27. There we go. And sticker number 21. Okay.
People are living together in seemingly perfect harmony until one day a young man catches fire. This is Phoenix.
There we go. That one is in place. Okay. Let's see. Let me continue with the next section. This part. 1, 2 red pins. And there we go. 2 more pins. 1, 2. 1, 2. There we go. And a blue pin. Then we attach the printed parts. Let's see. We need this one. And there we go. Then we have a 15 long beam. 1, 2. There we go. And a blue pin there. And let's see that part. A pin with axle. That one. And they go there. Then we get a panel. This one. A red axle. A axle connector number 7. A blue pin there. There we go. Okay. And another pin there. This one needs to go right there, and this part can go let's see, there. Okay. Now we have that one and another pin. There we go. A 90-degree axle connector. There we go. Okay, that one is connected. Then we have a L-shaped beam there, a pin and a blue pin, another panel, there we go, connector, and another axle connector. There we go. Then a pin with axle connection and a blue pin. There we go. And this part goes there, and this section can go right there. Okay. That part there. A blue normal pin. There we go. A 3 long beam in black, and then we get sticker number 9. That's this one. There we go. There we go. That one is in place. Okay. And we can attach this to the rest of the frame. Let's see. It goes like there. There we go. Okay, and a 3 long axle. There. A smaller beam. Let's see, there, 1, 2. On the bottom. And we need another sticker. Sticker number 15. 15. There we go. And there we go. That one is also in place. Okay, then we get a L-shaped beam. There we go. And let's see. That one fits in there. Okay. Another L-shaped beam, another pin. Then we get a panel. Let's see. This one, yes. 2 more pins. 1, 2. A studded Technic beam and 2 more system parts. 1, 2. There we go. And this one on the side. There we go. A L-shaped beam and a blue pin. There. Okay. And another connector. And this one goes right there. Okay. And then we get some more stickers. But first, let's see. This one goes right there. Okay. Then we get sticker number 1. Sticker number 1. There we go. There we go. Then we get sticker number 7. Number 7. Right there. There we go. Alright, and last but not least, sticker number 8. It's this one. Okay. There we go. Okay. And we start on the opposite side. 2 more red pins. 1, 2. There we go. 2 more system parts. There. 1, 2 pins. And another blue pin right there. There we go. A 15 long beam. 1, 2, 1, and 2. There we go. 1 there, 1 over there. There we go. And the blue pin right there. Okay. Let's see, then we get this part. There. There we go. Another panel and a red pin. A number 7 axle connector. And let's see. There. A blue pin and a normal pin. There we go. 1, 2, 3. Okay. This part. There we go. And a 90-degree axle connector. Number 6. There we go. Yes. Then we get a L-shaped beam. There. 1, 2. Another plate panel. There we go. A axle connector. A pin with axle. There we go. And a blue pin. Now we can connect this to the rest of the assembly. There we go. Yes. This part. There we go. And a 3 long. Yes, there. Okay. And then we need a sticker number 12. Yes. There we go. That one is in place. There we go. Okay. And we can attach it to the side. Let's see, this part goes there. And that one is connected. Okay. Then we need a 3 long axle. There we go. And then we have a 3 long light gray beam. There we go. Okay. There we go. And this one goes on the bottom. There it is. Now we have sticker number 20. There we go. That one is connected and in place. Then we get a L-shaped beam and a blue pin. Those go on the inside right there. Oh, there it goes. And there we go. Alright. Then we get a L-shaped beam with a blue pin and a normal pin. A panel. There we go. 2 more pins. 1, 2. Some system parts and a studded Technic beam. There we go. Then we get another L-shaped beam. 1, 2. There we go. Okay. One more of those. And this gets connected to the L-shaped beam. And then we start to attach some more stickers. First we have sticker number 6. There we go. Sticker number 6. Okay, and then we need sticker number 14. Let's see, number 14, there it is. Okay. Yes, that one is on there. And sticker number 13. Let's see, that's this one. Okay. There we go. Alright. Stickers are in place. And now we can attach this to the side. Let's see. There. Okay. Yes. And with that, bag 5 is finished. So in bag 5 we added a whole lot of stickers. Added the fenders at the back. We started working on the roof. And we did that on both sides. We also added the knob on top. This one will be for the steering. And the steering wheel will be directly connected to the steering, as you can see by the gear that's turning right there. Alright, now for the other camera. So in bag 5 we started working on the sides. We've added a whole lot of stickers and they line up pretty nice. You can see some stickers. We also added the fenders at the back. The fenders are printed pieces and not stickers. And we added some panels at the back. I really like the panels that stick out right here, that form the connection between the roof and the back. So you can see it right there. We did that on both sides, as you can see right here. We also added the part of the roof that's made out of some panels, and we also added the gear right here. This one is for the steering. The steering is not connected yet, but we do have a gear right here, and when we turn the gear on top you can see that one spinning and this part here. So that probably means that the steering wheel will be connected to the steering. There we go. Alright, and then we can continue with bag number 6. There we go. Okay, bag number 6. There we go. Interesting piece, haven't seen that one before. It's basically a 1x1 round stud, but the sides are extended. Interesting. There we go. And these can go in there. And there we go. Okay. So now we start with the some blue pins. There we go. And we continue working on the back. There we go. Then we add another sticker, sticker number 3. It's this one. And we need a light gray beam number 3. There we go, sticker number 3. Light gray beam 9 long. There we go. There we go. Alright, that one can go on the back. Then we have a 5 long beam. 1, 2, and 3 red pins. Another blue pin. A 3 long beam in light gray and a axle spacer. This one can go on the back right there, and same assembly on the opposite side, so a 5 long beam. There we go. 1, 2, 3 red pins. 1, 2, 3. A 3 long light gray beam. There it is, and a axle spacer. You can connect that part like so. Okay. Then we have 2 blue pins with some axle spacers. 1 there, 1 there. Now for the axle spacers themselves. That's 1, and there's number 2. Okay. Then we start a system assembly for the lights. So let's see, we start off with a 1x3 plate, 2 1x1 studs, 1, 2, and let's see, a snot brick, and another 1x1 stud, and then a slope. There we go. And we add a red pin, and let's see, 1, 2, that part, and another 1x1 tile. This one goes on the side right there, and we make the same assembly again, but this time for the opposite side. So let's see, 1, 2, 3 there. Okay, and we need the other part. Let's see, there it is. Okay, that one goes there, that one, and the slope. There we go. Okay, then we have a red pin. That part goes there. A 1x1 tile. A dome. Let's see, there it is. And another 1x1 tile. And this one goes on the other side. Okay. Then we have 2 blue pins. 1, 2. And we use a plate. 2 more pins. 1, 2. 2 more. 1, 2. Then we have some more slopes. That's 1. And another slope on the opposite side. That's 2. Okay. Then we turn it around and we add some more red pins. 1, 2, 3. There we go. And another assembly. That part. Okay, this part, this one, and that one. Okay, and this one goes on the side right there. Okay, that once more. Let's see, connector, yes, a one of those, and let's see that one. Okay, another pin, there we go, and this part can be connected right there. Then we attach 4 more pins to the side, 1, 2, 3 and 4, and then we have 2 5-long beams in light gray, 1, 2, there we go. Then we make another system assembly with a plate, a 1x3 plate, a 1x3 tile, some snot bricks, 1, 2, 3, another 1x3 tile and plate, there we go. Okay, I'll attach that one. Then we get another 1x3 plate, some 1x1 transparent red studs, there we go, and on top a 1x3 tile, there we go. Okay, then we need 2 times a 5-long beam. Let's see, there we go, and 6 red pins, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, there we go. Then we need a 9-long beam with some more pins, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2 and 3, and then we need a 5-long beam and 2 L-shaped beams. That's 1, that's number 2, there we go. And these can go, oh, almost forgetting the blue pins, that's 1, that's 2, and these can go on the bottom, 1, 2. And some more system assemblies, so we need a 1x4 tile and a 1x3 plate, curved piece and a slope, there we go, and this one attaches there, and another one 1x4 tile, a 1x3 plate, let's see, where is it, this part, another slope, now for the 1x3, there it is, plate, and there we go, that one is connected. And let's see, another assembly, 1, 2, 3, 4 pins, and 1, 2 of those, one of these, there we go, and we can connect these pins, 1, 2, there, 1, 2, and 2 times a axle connector, there we go, and now this can be connected there, connect 2 panels, 1 and 2, and some more pins. 1, 2, and 1, 2. There we go. And some plates to the sides. 1, 2. And with that, the spoiler and back of the car are almost finished. So now we can attach these parts. 1, 2. There we go. Okay, then we need 2 times a 5 long beam. There we go. 1 and 1 more. 1, 2. There we go. Then we need a 1x8 tile. There we go. That's 1. That's 2. There goes a piece. And there goes some more pieces. And there we go. Alright, those are connected once more. There we go. Then we need 2 smaller panels. Let's see, that's 1. That's number 2. That one can connect right there. And the other one up on the opposite side. There we go. Alright. We get some more assemblies. 1, 2. Then a 5 long panel and a blue pin with axle connector. Okay, those can go on there. And then we need sticker number 10. Sticker number 10. It's this one. Okay. And let's see.
In the sky, gazing far into the night, I raise my hand,
And there we go.
but it's no use.
Sticker number 10.
Stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through.
Now for the opposite side. Let's see, another smaller panel. 1, 2. Then a 5 long panel and a axle connector. There we go. And this one goes on the opposite side. There we go. Then we need sticker number 11. Sticker number 11. That one. There we go. And there it is. Sticker number 11 is also connected. There. And let's see. Then we need to add some 3 long axles. That's one on the opposite side. There we go. Then we need to add 2 panels. Let's see. that's 1, and that's 2. Now to lock them in place. There we go, 1. Now for the other side. There we go. And let's see, we need sticker number 5. Sticker number 5. It's this one. And that one needs to go. Let's see. Right there. There we go. And that's sticker number 5. That one is attached. And now we need sticker number 2. So let's see, sticker number 2. There we go. And that's sticker number 2. Okay. That one is in place. Okay. Let's see. 1, 2 blue pins. Another one of those. There we go. And that part there. And a normal pin. There we go. And that one needs to go there. Okay. Now the other side. Let's see. 1, 2 blue pins. There we go. That part. Normal pin. There. And there we go. Now we need 2 times a 3 long axle. There, and 1 on the opposite side. And now we are 3 quarters done. So bag 6 is also finished. Let's see. In bag 6 we finished the back side of the set. We added some more stickers. We added the spoiler. The spoiler can move and it can open up to reveal a trunk. We also added the lights and another sticker. And with that, bag 6 is done. So now for the camera. So bag 6 is finished, and in bag 6 we finished the backside. We added the braking lights, some more panels with stickers, some system pieces were used. Also for the braking light in the middle, pretty interesting techniques. Some more panels with stickers, and we made the spoiler. This one can move a little bit, and we have a opening trunk. Not really anything special inside. And with that, bag number 6 finished. Also interesting is these panels, and they use a tile in between to fit the gap. And with that, bag number 6 is finished. Alright, and then we can continue with bag number 7. Let's set up the time lapse once more. There we go. Okay. There we go. Okay, and one more bag. There we go. Alright, that one can go in there. And that one, yeah. Okay. And now we start working on one of the doors. So we use 2 pins. One right there. Then we have a 90-degree axle with a pinhole and a red axle. Then we have a inverted slope of those and a stud right there. Okay. I can also see a gun piece, so that is pretty interesting. That one will probably be used in a pretty interesting way. We have some more pins. 1 and 2. A smaller panel. 1, 2 blue pins. There. And another panel on top. There we go. Okay. And now that one is also in place. There we go. And the gun piece is used for the handle of the door. Alright, there we go. And we get the mirrors, rear view mirrors. Let's see. There. That part, and a inverted slope. There we go. Then we have a transparent 1x2 tile and a 1x1 tile. There we go. And this one goes on the side. There we go. Now we can connect the door and add the stickers. Let's see, sticker number 24. That's this one. Okay, and now let's see. There we go. Alright, that one is in place. There we go, and we have sticker number 18. There we go. And that one is also in place. Okay. And then we have a 7 long beam. One goes right there. Another pin there. Then we get a L-shaped beam with 2 more pins and a studded Technic beam. There we go. 1, 2. A blue pin and a normal pin. There we go. That one. And another blue pin. There we go. There we go. Alright. Then we use one of the pieces that was in the unnumbered bag. This one goes there. And there we go. Alright. And this pin goes right there. Okay, that's all connected. And now we start working on the door for the other side. 1, 2. A 90-degree turn. A normal pin. That part. There we go. And a red axle. Then we use some system parts. A inverted slope. And a 1x1 stop. Let's see. There it is. Okay. And this one. Let's see. There we go. On the side. There we go. And we get another slope. A smaller. Another sticker. Sticker number 22. Sticker number 22. And let's see. There we go. That one is connected. Okay. Yes, then we get a smaller panel. Let's see, there it is. 1, 2. Right there. And sticker number 17. We are almost finished with these stickers, especially the ones that need to line up, and I'm pretty happy about that. Let's see. There we go. That one is in place. Then we add 2 more pins. 1, 2. And another panel on top. There we go. Another gun piece for the handle. Let's see, there it is. Okay. There we go. That piece, yes. Another system part. A 1x2 tile. And a 1x1 tile. There we go. Alright, now we can connect this one to the rest of the car. Then we get a 7 long beam. This one. And another one. Connector. There we go. Then a 5 long axle and a gear. There. And this one fits there. There we go. Okay. Then this part. And let's see that one. That one right there. A blue pin. Axle spacer. Another pin. And this one goes right there. Okay. Then we get the steering wheel with a axle spacer. There we go. Okay. That one is in place, and now we can connect the steering with the steering wheel. There we go. That one is in the right position, and that one is too. Okay. They are connected now. Then we get a 5 long beam and another axle spacer in the front. There we go. Then we have a L-shaped beam and a pin there. And this part. There we go. Okay. Then we have a blue pin and a normal pin. This part, let's see there. And another blue pin. There we go. That one can go there. Then we have another part from the unnumbered bag. Okay, there we go. That one is in place. And another pin to hold the door in place. There we go. And we start on another system assembly. And we use a tile. There we go. A 1x8 plate, a 2x3 plate, a snot brick, smaller snot brick, a slope, and a smaller slope. There we go. This one goes on the side, right there. On the bottom we add another snot brick and a 1x1 stud. There we go. On top we add a blue snot brick and a bigger blue snot brick. There we go. Another slope, a smaller slope, a 1x6 plate, 1x2 plate, and another snot brick. There we go. A 1x1 stud on both parts, one there and one there. Then we have a 2x3 plate with a slope and a 1x2 tile and another slope. That one goes on top. There we go. And then we add some tiles, one there and a blue one right there, another blue one right there, and a black one on the end. Okay. Now for the stickers, we start with sticker number 28. This one goes on top. There we go. Then we get sticker number 33. There we go. In the front. There we go. Alright, that one is connected. Then we get sticker number 34. There we go. And sticker number 31. There we go. Alright, those are in place. And now we can attach this assembly to the inside of the car. Let's see. This part goes right there, that one there. Okay. And there we go. They are in place. Okay. Then we start with another lightweight part. Some bash pins, 2 normal pins and 1 lightweight pin. There we go. Then we add sticker number 36. 36. There we go. Alright, that one is in place. Yes. And this one should go There. There we go. Now for the opposite side, another sticker number 36. There we go. Another time this part. And there we go. Alright, that one is in place. And two more pins, two more bash pins, 1, 2, one of those, there we go, and we can attach this to there. Okay, then we add two half beams. Let's see, that's number 1 and number 2. Okay, there we go. Then we use a modified 15 long dark gray beam. 1, 2. There we go. 1, 2. And two more pins on the side. There we go. Two L-shaped beams. 1, 2. Two more pins. That's 1. And that's number 2. Then two blue pins. There we go. 1, 2 more. There we go. This one goes in the front. Let's see. And goes right there. There we go. Then we have some axle connectors, number 3. There we go. A 90-degree axle. That one goes there. And another one. There it is. The other side. There we go. Then we use a studded Technic beam. 1, 2 blue pins. Then 1, 2 normal pins. And two more pins on the opposite side. 1, 2. There we go. 1, 2. Some quarter round tiles. 1, 2. Two cheese slopes. 1 and 2. There we go. Okay. And let's see, turn this to the side. That's 1. That's 2 connected. Then we add another sticker. One, 2, and let's see, there it goes. Okay, then we need sticker number 47. Number 47. There we go. And there it is. That one is in place. Then we add some grill pieces on top. 1, 2, 3, and 4. There we go. One of those. That part. 2 more grill pieces. 1 and 2. There we go. And now we can connect all of this. Let's see, right there. Yes. Okay. And we have 2 slopes, 2 more slopes. There, that's 1. The opposite side, that's number 2. There we go. And we can attach this one to the front. There we go. Okay. Then we have a L-shaped beam. This one goes in the front. And another one on the opposite side. Then we have 2 axle spacers. 1, 2. There we go. And with that, bag number 7 is finished. And the only thing left to build is the hood. So now for the other camera. So in bag 7 we made the doors. They are opening, the rear view mirrors. And we have a handle that's made out of a Lego gun piece right there. We also added some more parts right here. We added this part right there, and we did that on both sides. If we open the door, you can also see that we have a interior, we have a steering wheel, but we also have some stickers on the inside. I don't know if you can see them that well, but here's a sticker, and back there are stickers. The steering wheel is now also connected to the steering and the knob. So when I turn the knob, the steering wheel also turns, and the wheel helps turn too. Alright, and with that, bag number 7 is finished, and the only thing left to build are the front fenders and the hood. Okay. Menu. Okay, and we can continue. I got a message, let's see. Okay. Oh, come on, focus, focus. There we go. Okay. And now we can start with the last bag, bag number 8. There we go. Some panels. There we go. There. Okay. And there we go. Alright, let's continue. We start with 2 more blue pins in the front. There we go. Then we start by adding some more panels. We have a half beam, smaller panel with a red axle. There we go. And this one goes right there. Now for the opposite side, another one of those, another half beam, and one more smaller panel, and a red axle. There we go. That one is in place. Then we need 2 more stickers. Sticker number 40. Sticker number 40. Let's see, sticker number 40. There we go. And that's sticker number 40. This one goes on the end right here. Okay. And now sticker number 41. There we go. There we go. Sticker number 41. And that one is also in place. Okay. There we go. Then we start on a separate assembly. We need a axle connector. There it is. 2 times a blue axle spacer. Pretty interesting color. Haven't seen that one before. 2 times. There we go. As you can see there. And then we have a half beam. Let's see. That one. That one. Yes. There we go. Okay. Then we have a blue pin. 1, 2. A 9 long axle. There we go. 2 more half beams. Half beams. 2 more. 1, 2. And this one gets connected right there. Okay, 1 more half beam on the other side. There we go. Then we need 2 L-shaped beams, 1 and 2. There we go. And then we get another sticker. Let's see, sticker number 48. Sticker number 48. And after that we have only 6 more stickers to go. So we are almost finished. There we go. That one is connected. And there we go. Let's see. One of those. That one. There we go. 1 smaller panel. 2 red axles. And some toilet paper pieces. 1, 2. 1, 2. There we go. That part right there. This one there. Then we have some longer parts. Let's see. One there, and there it is. Alright, this one on the other side. And now we can connect this to the front. Let's see. Oh, I'm forgetting. Nope, nope, it goes right there. Okay. 1, 2, there we go. And 2 more blue pins. One right there. One on the opposite side. There we go. Then we get another system assembly. A 2x3 plate with some connections. Let's see. One more. There it is. Okay. Then we add a blue pin, a 2x2 plate, a 1x2 brick, and a 1x1 brick. There we go. And this one attaches to the side, right there. Then we make the same assembly once more, but this time for the opposite side. So 1, 2, a 2x3, then a 2x2 plate. This part, a 1x2 brick, a 1x1 brick, and let's see, one more of let's see. There it is. Okay. And there we go. And now we can connect this to the opposite side. There we go. Then we get some more L-shaped beams. That's one. There we go. One for the other side. Oh, wrong way. There we go. There we go. Okay. Then we need 2 times a 3 long axle. There we go. That's 1. And that's number 2. There we go. Then we get another system assembly. A 2x2 round plate. There we go. A 1x1 tile. There we go. A slope, and this part can go there. Okay. Now for the other side, same thing. 2x2 plate, and let's see, a tile and one of those. There we go. Okay, now we can connect that one, and now 2 more, 1 and on the opposite side. There we go. Alright, then we get the fenders, both with a sticker. We have sticker number 49. It's this one. Let's see. There we go. That's sticker number 49. And now we need sticker number 46. There we go. And there we go. Those are in place. Okay. And now we can attach them right there. Then we need 4 pins. Let's see. Okay, one right there. That's 1. That's 2. Okay, then we need 2 more. One right there. And let's see, 1 there. There we go. There we go. Okay. Then we get another smaller panel, and this time we use the last of these stickers. So let's see, 1 there, a blue pin, there we go. Alright, then we need sticker number 45. I think they made a mistake here because... oh no, I am just looking sideways. Nope. I thought the instructions were pointing at another sticker, but they were right, so... okay. There we go. And now we need sticker number 45. There we go. Sticker number 45. There we go. That one is also connected, and this part can go there. Now for the other side, another smaller panel, a blue pin, and let's see that part. Okay. Then we need sticker number 42. Sticker number 42. There we go. That one is in place. And now the last sticker of this set. Sticker number 50. There we go. Alright, that one is also in place and can be placed on the underside. There we go. Now we have that part and one more panel, one smaller panel right there, a red pin, there we go, this part right here, and those can go, let's see, there. Oh, wait, this one needs to be on the opposite side. There we go. Now for this side, the same thing. One there, that part. Let's see, a blue pin. There we go. Now for this side, there it is. And now we start working on the hood. So this will probably be the last part of this set. Some blue pins, some normal pins, there we go. Then 4 11 long beams, 1 2 3 and number 4, there we go. 4 more pins, 1 2 and let's see, 3 and number 4, there we go. Alright, that one is in place. Then we have 2 times a 13 long beam, 1 there, there, and a red pin there. Alright, now the opposite side, 1 2 3, there we go. Another pin. And now to connect those, there we go. Then we have a smaller panel with some 3 long axles. Then we need 4 toilet paper panels, 1 2 3 and number 4, there we go. And this one fits on the front. Then we have a smaller panel, a 5 long beam, blue pin, and let's see, another 5 long beam, there we go. Okay, and a bash pin. Then we get another panel, yes, like so. 2 more pins, and that one goes like that. Oh, I'm forgetting one thing. There we go. And there we go. Okay, that one is connected. Now the other side, 1 2, another 5 long beam, blue pin, smaller pin, this one goes there. Then we have a bash pin, and we can connect the panel. Then we have 2 more pins, 1 2, and we connect the panel there. Okay, then we have 2 more pins, 1 2, some axle connectors, 1 and 2, and 2 more dark gray pins, 1 2. There we go. And now we can connect the hood to the car. That's one side, and that's number 2. There we go. That one is in place. And now we can add the tires. And after that, the set is finished. So let's see. It's 1. There we go, that's number 2. That's number 3. And number 4, let's see. There we go. Then the tires. That's 1. That's number 2. There's number 3. And number 4. Now we need to add the wheel covers. 1. 2. And 2 more. There we go. So those are connected. And with that, the set is finished. Okay. Let's see. One can go there, yes. I will just clean up a little bit, and the music can pause. There we go. Alright. Yes. There we go. Yes. This part here. Okay, so the set is now finished. We've added the hood right here. And we finished the front. We also added the tires with the wheel covers right there. To go over the functions, the set has suspension. We have steering. We have the hood that can open up with a with pistons inside. And of course, one of the main features of this set, when we pull the lever back right here, the car, now the back tires are off, so the set can move side to side. And when I open the hood, you can see that even the pistons still move, while the set can move side to side. And if I turn the set to the side, you can also see that when the balls are on the table, these one, that the back tires will also drift, so they will still be turning. Let's see. And yeah, that's the set. I will be filming one more section with the camera, and after that I will end the stream. So let's see. So the set is finished. To go over the functions of the set, in deck 8 we finished the front right there and the hood. To go over the functions of the set has working suspension in the front and in the back. The set also has steering, and the steering wheel is connected to the tires. On the back we have a opening trunk with a spoiler that moves. On the sides we have a whole lot of stickers, as you can see. The doors can also open up, and here you can see the steering wheel. In the front we have a opening hood, and here you can see some pistons. When I start turning the tires, the pistons will also move, as you can see. And of course, one of the main features of this set, you can see a lever at the back right there. When we pull this one towards us, you will see that on the underside we have some valves that can go down, and now the set can drift. So there. And now the set has selected the green gear that was added in the beginning of the set. So now, even though the tires are off the ground, when the front tires drive, the back tires will also spin, and the pistons inside the engine block are also still moving, as you can see. Alright, that was everything. There we go. So the camera can go down. This one can go up there. And for the stream, this was my stream about set number 4210, the Too Fast to Furious Nissan Skyline. I hope you enjoyed the live stream. The next live stream will be in middle slash late September, because I have ordered some sets, but they will only arrive in the middle of September. But I will also post the times and dates when I plan to do the live streams, so keep an eye out for those. Monday I start with school again, so the videos will still be once every 2 weeks with a time lapse in between, and in between the videos a time lapse video. But from now on the streams will be spaced much farther apart, and that's because I have less time because of school. So with that, I'm going to end the stream. I hope you enjoyed it and hope to see you next time.